What's up, guys? Will back with another review of a new knife that some of you guys have already seen reviews for, most likely the Kaiser Outposter. This one, which is currently looks like sold out on Amazon at least. This is the Nitro V version, $69.96. They still have the D2 version, which is a little bit cheaper. It's a coated blade. I think the micarta is green and the studs are blue. Not bad looking. I'm going to start off with saying that I'm a huge fan of this knife. Kaiser's been doing some work lately. I did a review for the TIBD, which I was praising, and I can't believe I'm going to say it, but I think I actually like this one better. I'm basically going to dub this the affordable Shaman. It's basically that spear point blade with the same contouring, choking up, all that. That seems like everybody likes for the Shaman. You know, obviously it doesn't have that compression lock back there, but it's got Kaizen's top liner lock, and I mean, the action's amazing. Thumb studs and thumb holes. So, easy front flick, easy back flick, slow rolling it. It's they call their micarta Norplex Ultrex micarta. Feels good. Just a little bit of grippy, pretty soft, but I mean, it's comfortable feel to it. It's a pretty deep carry clip. Not reversible though. Doesn't affect me, but sorry to the lefties that they didn't include you in on this. It's a little bit under 8 inches, so it is technically, I guess we'd say under average size knife. Blade is about 3.3 inches. So this is the Nitro V version. Enough jumping up here. Wish they did do a little bit more here like they did one for the T1VD, but it's just because I like too much jimping. But I mean, otherwise, since I picked this up, it really hasn't left my pocket. It's just, it's fun to flick with the button lock. I mean, a lot of the button locks, I've noticed, not just from Kaiser, from a lot of brands. You know, you hold it and it bounces, or if you let go of it a little too soon, the blade stops. I'm making it do that here, but otherwise, with this one, I mean, it's hard to do that. You can pretty much get it to, you know, close right where it's supposed to almost every time, just by pushing the button, letting go. It's a fun fidget knife on top of it. You know, back here, you're good. Up here, you're good. It's, like I said, it's got all that feel of the Shaman, and even my Vostit Psyop has some similar feel to it. You know, the blade's a little bit more, I know they still call it a drop point, but I would almost call this spear point, even though it probably is technically drop point. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of this knife. I think if I had to have a gripe with it, and this is just, I have a feeling that some of the more serious knife collectors might say that I hope Kaiser eventually does some better steels for this. I don't necessarily need more premium scales. I like the way this micarta feels, but if we can get this in a better blade steel, not there's anything wrong with Nitro V, and especially right around $70, I mean, I'm fine with this knife. But if they did a more premium version of this knife, which is, you know, it's kind of funny that, you know, the premium knives, everybody wants a cheaper version of it, and then you get the cheaper version and you want the fancier version. I don't know how it works with some of the newer knife models, if they wait to see how the budget knife goes, and then if it goes well, then they come out with premium versions of it. I mean, that seems to make sense. But considering that this version of it, not that everybody shops for their knives on Amazon, but the fact that this one's already sold out on Amazon, I would have to assume that that means this knife is doing well. And I can 100% see why. I'm a huge fan of this knife. I liked the feel of the Shaman. I wasn't a huge fan of the action of it. The compression lock just felt a little bit tough for me. And I mean, the Shaman's a big knife. This is just a smaller version of the Shaman. You know, I don't want Kaiser would probably be mad at me that I'm just straight comparing their knife to a different brand's knife. But I think it's the easiest way to describe it to someone that's a little bit newer, especially if someone that's tried the Shaman. You know, if that was either too big or just too expensive and all that kind of stuff, this is the one to go to. I mean, way cheaper than a Shaman. easier to manipulate, easier to carry. You know, is this durable? Probably not, because I mean most of the Shamans are going to be a better knife steel, but I mean for $70, this is an awesome knife. I like how Kaiser puts the lanyard hole up there so it's not in the way of putting the clip where you want to put it. So I guess I'm kind of surprised that they didn't make this reversible, but either way, for, you know, I know technically you can call it, you know, it's two different ways to manipulate it, but I mean front flick, front thumb, back flick, slow rolling, it's fun to mess with this knife. And I think mainly it's because of that button lock. I mean, that blade just comes right back down in such an easy motion every time. It's just an all day. And on top of that, the comfort of being up here in this choil. It's awesome. That's a lot of blade to have open. Your finger's not blocking any of it. It is all right there. I'm a huge fan of this knife. Kaiser, between this, I think it's the T1BD or TIBD. I did a review for the micarta version, which I thought was awesome. I picked up I mean, they have a version of the T1BD with aluminum scales, I believe. I don't think they're titanium. I think they're aluminum, but it's an LMAX for $119. It's got awesome action too. Now, this knife, the action's a little bit better just because it's got the finger hole for the back flick instead of the thumb stud. But still, even just having the thumb studs on the TI, it's still nothing to complain about. And to get an LMAX blade for $120, that's a steal as far as I'm concerned. So Kaiser's been putting in some work lately. I'm a huge fan of this knife. I mean, at the very least, pick up the green micarta version on Amazon and just give it a try. Return it if you don't like it. Wait for it to come back in the other colors. They also have, I think I saw they have this in, I can't remember, they call it the clutch lock or axis lock. I can't remember what Kaiser calls theirs. But they had a couple different colors in that too. Their button lock is awesome. They're up there with Voss. Like I put theirs right next to Voss as far as just the ease over and over again of just getting this thing to close first try, every try. I mean, you almost have to try to make it fail. So the Kaiser Outposter, huge fan. This one hopefully comes back in stock. I hope at some point they put some premium version out of it, because I would gladly get a premium version of this. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys like the Shaman, just want a little bit smaller version of it, this is your knife. Like the video, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Have a great day.